Hello and welcome back to the Red Dead Redemption 2 playthrough. This is, as I'm affectionately calling it, Red Dead Yarbdemption. We stopped at Strawberry because I wanted to sell some things, mainly to the butcher. I think he is... Oh wow, he's actually here at nighttime. So, let's see if he will let me sell some things. As you can see, nothing 3-star or better, so we'll just get rid of that, get a little bit of money. And then the other thing I wanted to do was go to the store. It's almost midnight here. Closing time, as you can hear them calling for closing time. So let's do this. Let's go to the hotel. I didn't mean to go in so violently, but let's do that. Probably be able to change my clothes, which is another thing I wanted to do.
Always welcome at the Welcome Center, yes.
All right. Oh, nice. A little hair tonic. Some pomade. Get to search the drawers and find some things. Alright. So let's go ahead and sleep to the morning. Alright, cut that out. Alright, now we're well rested. We got our cores back. We'll do a quick change of clothes here. Mainly just going to change the pants and put on jeans. Do a different coat. And then, let me see, I'll switch up to the vest there. So a little bit of a different look, not too terribly different, but nice to customize and tweak. Alright, and then my other reason for coming here was to stop in, because I wanted to stop somewhere where I could get some supplies. So we'll jump in here. Really got to stop entering buildings that way.
If you've made it all the way over here, grab some items for your camp. Coffee, hunting supplies, biscuits, canned items, all along the perimeter of the shop. Take your time for that.
So not only can you go in and do that there, you can also go in, as you can see here, and buy things. And I'm just going to load up on some canned goods here. That didn't sound good, but it wasn't me. Alright, I'll just load up all this stuff. As I realized I really haven't been eating a whole lot. I probably need to do a little bit of that. We'll check and see here. We've got all that. And we got that other hair tonic.
All right.
So let's go ahead and load up on that. That'll actually change the pace in which your hair grows back. A little pomade. And then let's go to ammunition. Since we had a little bit of money here. Regular pistol cartridges. Regular repeater cartridges. I'm just doing regular stuff right now for the purposes of what we're doing here. All right, and don't really need any hunting supplies. That's a coffee percolator that will now, if I buy it, it'll always be at any camp. So I can brew coffee. So we'll go ahead and buy that. And then, not sure why I would need to buy a pocket watch. So hold off on that. I'm going to load up on gun oil. Load up on horse medicine, because you never know when your horse is going to take a spill. And then I'm going to hold off on clothes, but as you can see, there's a lot of those. Alright, so we got some supplies. We sold the stuff that we needed to sell to the butcher.
Thanks, mister. Morning. Hey, mister.
Alright, and I believe we should be able to go now. It should be my horse. Yep, that's my horse. Alright, and so now, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the map. Now that we're supplied up, it looks like this one, which is another one of Leopold Strauss's missions, is pretty close. I think we can do this, and then we can go to the camp. So let's head out.
Starting to count more whorehouses.
I'm going to deviate from the GPS for a second because I thought I heard a shot when I was in there, and I remember riding by this house, so I wanted to see what this house was. That just reminded me. They don't necessarily have anything to do with each other, but I just remembered hearing it and wondered what that might be, what this house might be. It looks like some sort of taxidermist from the looks of things. It's locked up. Deputy's here. No doubt this will come back into play later, just from the looks of things. But yeah, for whatever reason, hearing that shot when I was in the shop reminded me, check off in the distance that weird house that you passed. You'll actually see it, may be able to see it again from down here. Sort of see it there in the tree line. So as you may have noticed in terms of the scope. Oh wait, hold on, what's this?
You alright there? We'll put a rock in the middle of the road. You there? Aye. Would you
Wow,
mind
that's
watching
pretty
my
brutal.
stuff while I head to find another wagon. Sure. You're a kind man.
I get a little karma for that. That's good.
Fit as a fiddle.
Oh, okay.
Be happy about this.
So I guess we'll sit here for a few minutes and see if he comes back. Okay, so that's been a few minutes. I sped it up for you guys because I didn't want you to just have to sit there for somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 to 5 minutes. Looking at the time, it's 10 a.m. It's been a couple of hours. He's had his time. I got my karma. So I'm not going to take the hit of robbing him, but I'm not going to sit there and wait for hours for this guy to come back. So we'll just we'll move on, take our little bit of a karma boost, and head on to the next mission. It's like some sort of camp. And I'm getting a random event notification, which is basically that big white dot. So let's see here what this guy wants.
Hey there. Can I help you? Just taking a look. We're with the Appleseed Timber Company. Head foreman. They're getting started on this site, but we should have some fine Big Valley lumber for sale very soon if you're interested. I'll keep that in mind. We should be further along by now, but what can you do? Look at these dolts. There's not a brain between them. You got any supplies for sale? Food, medicine? Starting to run low. I can't spare anyone to go into town, not the way things are going.
Oh, that's great. That works out since I just kind of maxed out some things. So let's do this. Let's sell. Well, shit, that's great. That really actually worked out quite well. Let's go ahead and sell some of this stuff that I just bought. Let's see if I can probably get it for a little bit of a markup. Yeah, it looks like a little bit of a markup too. So I'll hold on to that. That's pretty minor, so we'll go ahead and sell all of those. Anything that's real minor here, I'm going to go ahead and do some quick selling. Gross. Alright, not a whole lot, but sell a few supplies there. And now I know I can always sell excess supplies here at this lumber camp, I would imagine always.
Appreciate it.
Get a few bucks back for those. That's neat. Appleseed Timber Company, sell supplies for profit. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the map here real quick. Appleseed Timber Company, just outside of Strawberry. If you ever want to sell a bunch of supplies, there's the place to go. Cool. Alright. Alright, back to the mission. I am going to try and go after this guy. Because he is a perfect elk. A 3-star perfect elk. And if I can get him, that is a great pelt for me to get. As you can see, this game can really turn into deviations with those random events. And I have to feel like, at least in my opinion, there are more deviations in this game in just the first couple of hours of gameplay than maybe even all of Grand Theft Auto 5. And Grand Theft Auto 5 had quite a lot of random encounters, many of them which, of course, did a lot for character development and things of that nature. Alright, so we're still on it. Gotta be up here somewhere. Did I lose it? Where did the... Oh, there it goes. There we go. Ah! Spooked it. I freaking spooked it. I want this bull elk. If I had just slowed down just a little bit, I would have probably seen that it was just standing in the... Alright, my scent is going behind me too, so it's not smelling me approach. That was purely me stepping a little bit too loudly. You can still hear it calling in the background. You see, there's a lot of animals in here. I think that's him right around that tree. Nope. That was him that darted off this way. And I am getting closer to him. I can hear him. take a second to pick these herbs, since his scent is still pretty strong. Alright, now let's get back into that. I feel like he's running out of places to go before he's going to back himself up. So hopefully we'll see him right over this hilltop. Alright, we're going to hold right here because I can see a bunch of animals. Those are some white-tailed deer. And he's either right on the other side. Alright, that's him right there. Yep, that is him right there. Alright, we're almost there. See if we can do this without spooking the shit out of him. The growling you're hearing is not anything in the game. If you hear it, it's my one of my cats being antagonized by the other cat. So that's all that is. All right, gotta be somewhere still. There he is still. Let's see. Oh, crap. Alright, well, I was hoping that we were going to get ourselves a nice situation with this. But this poor guy needed help, so...
Oh, Jesus, please. I can't take this pain. I'm all slashed.
Got some medicine. Better than nothing.
Damn it, that won't help. Look at me. I'm bleeding out. Can't stay. I can't move.
Oh, man, what? He smacks the medicine away, and I lose. Well, I got the morality, but wow. Okay, let me see if there's any chance we can pick up the scent on that elk. Probably not. Oh shit. Oh, ow, 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 dead, ow, ow. Ah, well, there we go. There's that. All right. Well, that was. I should not have abandoned my my efforts to hunt the elk. I got a little morality for him, though. That was neat and sweet and nice and yay. But this is where the elk was a few minutes ago. Sort of in this rough area here. I'm pretty sure he's gone now. I guess if I'd given the man whiskey, he probably wouldn't have smacked it away. I mean, that's my only It's only an assumption, of course, but... Alright, so we got a little bit off the beaten path there trying to do some hunting. We should be able to go ahead and still get over to this guy real quick. Let's see. Try not to let these episodes run too long. I think with some of the speeding up that I'll do just during some of the travel sections and sitting here waiting for that guy, we might be okay. There's some more deer over there. Probably no way in heck I'll get this shot, but we'll try. Got it. All right.
Yep, let's get.
Well, at least that's some minor reward there for the patience. We'll get a perfect deer pelt and a heck of an impressive bow shot. And I think at this point, based on where we are right now, we're pretty close to that other mission point, but we did do quite a bit of stuff off the beaten path. So I'm going to call it right here, and we'll pick up from here on the next episode. So as always, like and subscribe. And thanks a lot, guys. See you next time.